What's up, everybody? You're tuning in to Giant Steps TV, coming to you once again on the heels of a New York Giant victory, improving to 4-0 in the season with a convincing win over the Chiefs today. Third straight win on the road. Certainly a tribute to the quality of the coaching staff and the focus and leadership in the locker room. This is not something that happens very often. One of the other times that it did happen, Tom Coughlin's Jaguars. Another time that happened in the playoffs, Super Bowl 42 champion New York Giants. So you definitely have to be impressed with the level of focus and concentration amongst this team. A lot of people, not a lot, but some people were worried about a trap game. And something that I've argued over the last couple of weeks is I really don't think this is a team that plays into the trap anymore. Too focused, too experienced. It's not an issue. I mean, we'll see what happens next week, but I certainly think there was a lot to correct today that will keep the players hungry and the coaching staff, on their case to really step up the game a notch, because business is going to pick up in a week. I don't know if anybody watched New Orleans Jets today, but that New Orleans team is complete as far as I'm concerned. It's been an aerial assault in the past, but that D looks strong, that running game looks strong. Business is going to pick up in 2 weeks, but we got to make sure we're 5-0 before we get there. But anyway, just want to talk quickly about today's game. Convincing win, but not as dominant as I would have liked. I think I had the expectation coming in, based on our performance against Tampa Bay, shutting them out, that this could be a similar type game. Hats off to the Chiefs. They played a lot better this week than they did against Philly. But, there's a lot of stuff that we still need to take care of. On the positive side, another outstanding game by the real Steve Smith. The other Steve Smith is suddenly now that guy down in Carolina. Smith again, double-digit day, receptions, over 100 yards, 2 TDs. This guy is just doing it big for us, and Eli can rely on him. He's really emerged as a tremendous weapon for us, a clutch guy. Speaking of big weapons, the return of a big weapon today, our number 1 draft pick, Hakeem Nicks, made his presence known. Took Eli's last throw of the game, which I'll get to that in a minute. Took it 54 yards, beautiful play, a la, Reggie Bush in USC, just juking guys all the way down the field. And he took it in the end zone. Tremendous play by Nicks. Really excited to inject that element of the offense now, alongside Smith and Manningham, and of course the running game. But that was a great play. The Eli heel injury, thankfully, it's only a bruised heel. I think whenever you see a quarterback sort of collapse and then hop up like that on his ankle, could be really bad news. Thankfully, it seems like something Eli's going to be able to get through. He's a tough guy. He's played through worse. Super Bowl year, he had an injured throwing shoulder from, week 1 or 2 on. Speculation he wasn't going to play, but he's tough. He gets out there. So hopefully he'll be able to recover quickly from this, and we'll have him ready to go for next week. Like I said, a lot to clean up today, but it's definitely some things to be excited about. Our defense played very well. Got to the quarterback finally after 2 games without a sack. We got to the quarterback 5 times. We were all over the backfield. I thought we played very well up front. That unit's getting more and more chemistry going. Hopefully when Canty comes back, we'll be able to take it up to that next level that everybody's anticipating. The linebackers are playing phenomenal as well. I mean, that's sort of surprising, I think, to some people. They see that position as a weakness maybe on the defensive side. But AP is looking great. He's been on point so far through 4 games, really making some great plays, getting into the backfield. I think he may have even had a sack today, which that never happens. And of course, Michael Boley is quickly establishing himself as one of the playmakers on the defensive side. Really all over the field, half dozen tackles today, almost had a pick, maybe a couple even, but really, really excited about how he's progressing as he's coming back from the injury, and definitely pumped about what he's going to do. And of course, the secondary today, really, what can you say about these guys? Number 1 pass defense in the league. excellent in coverage. Some great plays today by Johnson and Terrell Thomas. Kevin Dockery again made his way back into the thing. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. Certainly a lot to improve on today. The chemistry between Manning and Manningham was a major roadblock for us today. It led to one of our turnovers, and it certainly fizzled out a lot of drives. But you know what? The players are aware of that. They're not going to be content. And as I said, I don't think this is a team that's going to play trap games. So we've got a week to get ready for Oakland. We've got a week to really put our best product out on the field and try to establish the level that we want to maintain. Red zone offense, again, needs work. But business is going to pick up in Week 6, and hopefully we'll be looking at I don't think New Orleans has a bye next week, so hopefully we'll be looking at a battle of 5-0 teams, and hopefully Big Blue can start to establish themselves as really the team to beat in the NFC. And speaking of teams to beat, it sure seems to be easy to beat other teams in the NFC East these days. I figured the Cowboys or the Redskins, one of those two teams was going to lose. It almost was both. Unfortunately, it was only one. But Big Blue's, putting the distance between the pack right now. And if Philly, the NFL wouldn't even let you guys play this weekend. That's how terrible you are. Just kidding. You had a bye. Funny how all the bird teams had a bye this week. But anyway, if you're reading this or if you're watching this on YouTube, link to the full summary on Giant Steps is to the left, to the right, I think. Your right, my left. If you're reading on Giant Steps, please continue reading below. Game balls, news and notes, just a little bit of more my take on Giants' performance today. Again, excited for the win, but definitely need to improve, get better, get stronger. All right, that's going to do it for me. New York Giants 4-0, Giants Mafia. We might as well be undefeated. Nobody touches this. Giant Steps TV. All right, guys, be good. Enjoy the week. I'll hit you back later. Peace.